Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lopez. Tonali. That's very neat. He slings it in. Only partially clear. Now it's Keane. Now it's Pedri. And it's Mazraoui. Paredes. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that was vital. Brandt. Keane. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Hernandez.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And Hernandez. Mazraoui calmly anticipates.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Tonali. Tonali, good strong midfield running here. Looks across and plays it in. Ito with the clearance. Dembele. Great vision. Guendouzi. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pedri! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mazraoui. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guendouzi. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Brandt. Mazraoui. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. And it's Paredes. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Agahawa. Mazraoui. It's Brandt. Mazraoui. Ito. And he can clear it away. But they've got it again. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Caio Henrique. And it's Guendouzi. Now Paredes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brandt gets into a good position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is Dembele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so good. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Tonali with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Agahawa. Tonali receives it in a wide position.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
The final seconds now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That is good alertness. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we get things going again. So neither side has yet broken through. Pedri. Now it's Keane. Kalulu wins the duel this time. Santos.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dembele. Guendouzi. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Caio Henrique.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pinches it off him. And it's Tonali. Chouameni. Rodrigo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, goes for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Brandt. Pedri. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Lopez. Fermin proves just a little bit too strong. Guendouzi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, this looks sharp.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's Dembele! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Dembele. Guendouzi. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Mazraoui. Hernandez. Eze. And it's Lopez. And Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So we have movement on both
20.
benches.
Numero 9.
Matheus Nunes. This is Dembele.
Il numero 21.
Caio Henrique. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Towering header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. He's well positioned here. Not the most accurate pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Enrique. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, third corner of the game. Ball in towards the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now, he's got space here. Spread neatly. That has not gone well. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Good effort. Oh, that could be pivotal. Has he won it? He just might have won it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And he cuts out the supply.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still,
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he get it through? And it's been played through. So no flag here. And this is Dembele. He has a look up. Paredes applies the finish. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, played right into his path. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.